And we are back in the motherfucking Doja Room. To all my stoners, hippies, and hip hop enthusiasts, I'm your boy, Dopeboy Diesel, here to welcome you back into the party. Where the fuck the function? Let's go. Welcome to the Doja Room. I thank you guys for listening in, all my subscribers, everybody who's been coming in week after week to come and watch every video, or at least to play the parts that you do want to listen to or you are interested in. I appreciate that as well. We got a little bit of topics for to get through for you guys. Something to just keep the blood pumping, keep everything flowing. I got a couple of things that I want to divulge my thoughts about and get you guys' opinions. So I appreciate you guys continuing to get into the comment box, comment, hit that bell notification so you never miss a conversation like this. And guys, if you do want to step into the Doja Room, please, hey, just reach out. Just let me know that you want to get in here, that you want to talk your shit. Maybe you want to get your shit off. Maybe you want to talk shit to me. I would always appreciate it if you are going to talk shit to me, though, that you come and sit right here in the Doja Room and we can hash it out right here, mic to mic. Probably not face to face, but indeed mic to mic. Okay, so let's get into the topics that we have here today. It's been a great week, great weekend. Everything has been flowing here in the Doja Room. I've managed to piss off the gays. I've managed to piss off the racist and bigots. I've managed to piss off the Kendrick and K Thoughts, but that's every week. So we've been having a pretty good weekend. Now, some things have happened. Since then. It's been very busy. First things first, let's see. We might as well talk about this, right? Let's just get this out of the way. Billboard dropped their list of the best female rappers of all time. Let's start with the most obvious here. They named Nicki Minaj. Has been named the number one best female rapper of all time by Billboard. A great accolade. I think it's obviously very much deserving. And she did her thing. Let's look at the little top 10 that we got right here. You got Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, number 2. And I actually made a post about this because I'm so happy about this. I'm so proud about this. I was actually just flipping through, Missy's hits, and just reliving some of those hits that I remember playing on the TV as a kid, and you dancing and you getting down to a Missy joint. Like, bro, Missy just, like, she is the queen of vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes down to making some vibe music, making good music, making music that you can, like, it's just timeless, you can dance to, you can vibe to, you can turn up to. Like, I mean, she's just the queen of that. And she's so deserving of the number 2 spot. I feel like a female hip hop artist, just because Nicki delivers the bars, but she delivers damn near everything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she might have not killed and barred niggas the fuck up crazy, but you know what Missy has done for the game, I think it gets overlooked a lot, and a lot of times she's not really in that conversation. And this is why I get upset when people just skip over they skip over Nicki nowadays too, and they just try to bring these new girls to the forefront, and hand them the crown as soon as they walk through the door, and we don't pay enough people like Missy respect. So I just wanted to give her flowers, and yeah, like, Missy deserves it. So hats off to that woman. She deserves every award that comes with it. I hope she does get more awards, recognition, and accolades and things like that. I mean, she deserves it, like I said. Number 3, you got Lauryn Hill, which is not bad. I can't argue with that. I probably would switch out Lauryn Hill for Lil' Kim. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But Lauryn Hill, Lil' Kim. You got Queen Latifah at number 5. MC Light at number 6. Salt and Pepper number 7. I guess that's a combo number 7 spot. Roxanne Shantee, Eve at number 9. Foxy Brown at number 10. Cardi B at number 11, Da Brat at number 12, Trina at number 13. I don't know. I think Trina should probably be a little higher. You got Left Eye at number 14, Megan Thee Stallion at number 15, Doja Cat at 16, Rhapsody 17. Rhapsody should probably be a tad bit higher too. You know, she got a dope lyrical ability as well. Um, and I think that that's not what all of hip hop is about, but that is a big core of what hip hop is about. You know, entertaining with words and being a wordsmith. You know, I think that part of hip hop is very much important. She deserves a bit of a bump up in that regard. You got Remy Ma at number 18, Lotto 19, Mooney Love at 20, Glorilla. Oh my God, definitely pull Glorilla up a little bit. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. You gotta give Glow that number 15 spot. Number 21? The fuck? The fuck? Megan Thee Stallion is yet to have a year like Glow has had last year. I'm sorry, nigga. Y'all can drum up all the sad stories and you know, pity parties that you want, but I'm sorry, like, it's not happening. Glorilla should be number 15. That's the only place I don't agree, but maybe we just got to give Glorilla a little bit more time to cook. You got Lady of Rage. Ooh, damn. That's a good one. I'm not going to lie. Lady of Rage, I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puffs. That was my shit. That was my shit. I'm not going to lie. Damn. Lady of Rage is a good one. And that's some Cali swag too. Like, that's some Cali swag right there. Like, that's some West Coast swag. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that's probably the dopest female artist. Like, for me, from the West Coast, Lady of Rage, her lyrical ability is crazy. Afro Puffs is my favorite joint by her. It's probably her most favorite joint, but that was my favorite joint by her. She got crazy. I would like to see her get more recognition and more flowers nowadays in today's time. Like, I think we should put more of a spotlight on her because she's made some dope ass tracks and some dope ass music, and like I said, her lyrical ability is there. It's there. You got Gangsta Boo at 23. You got Doechii at number 24 and Tierra Whack at number 25. Now, I made a post as well just saying, like, I think this is very, very fitting for Doechii. I said exactly how it should be. Put some pain in the game before we paint the picture that she's number one. She didn't even have the best year amongst female rappers, in which I think the best female rapper last year, 2024, was most definitely Glorilla. I mean, she had the game on smash. She had every bitch I know singing it's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. You know what I'm saying? She's been delivering hit after hit. Glorilla has obviously put out there that she's here to stay. And don't get me wrong, I don't got anything against Doechii. I think she's a dope female artist. I think I'm just now getting into her work and the stuff that she has been putting out. I'm not a crazy heavy female artist listener unless it comes to Glorilla. I'm not gonna lie, a little biased in that regard, but you can't. Glorilla has grown on me just because I see she really has the females. Like all of this other shit is artificial. It's just like, but when it comes to Glow, like, Glow gives that Drake energy. Like, this ain't this ain't bots in a bunch of radio play, which she is getting a lot of radio play. When it came down to it, riding down from New York to South Carolina recently, and just listening to the radio myself, saying to myself, hey, I'm about to sit here, listen to the radio, see what's playing on every station in every city I pass. And it was a whole lot of Kendrick, and for the females, it was a whole lot of Glorilla, a second to SZA. Yeah, I mean, she is getting that play, that push, but I think it's well deserved because the music is there. I can sing along to the music. I enjoy the music. It's not a whole bunch of pussy rap. It's real music. It's real and don't get me wrong, Glorilla is not, does not have the lyrical ability of a Doechii, but where, she doesn't have the lyrical ability, she makes up for in, her quotables and her vibe music and her, basic, her hit making ability. She has it. It's there. So I think that's very important when it comes down to these females. She's better than Meg The Stallion when it comes down to quotables and hit making ability. And she just makes the party a good time every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? She knows how to get the females off their feet. She knows the exact things to say that hits you right there. Like, I know the bitches be listening to her and just be like, okay, she's cooking. Like, she's talking that talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I think that's a pretty dope list. I think that's a pretty accurate list. Most definitely. Yeah, and she did her thing. She did her thing. Billboard did their thing with that list. It's very well deserving. I think, like I said, it's accurate, and we should see more award shows going off these Billboard shits. But to be honest, and if we are talking about these award shows and shit like that, Billboard should be the only award show that we recognize. Billboard should be the only real award show that we recognize going forward, because at the end of the day, these niggas are the ones who got the numbers, people. They got the numbers. They got the accurate numbers. They're doing their thing in that regard. And I think a lot of the times when it comes down to them with these rankings, it's the numbers that have a large part to play on that. And the numbers don't lie, So, and there's still time for you guys, for the Kendricks and the Doechies to manipulate the numbers with the radio play. There's still that. You can still do your thing in that regards, but it's going to take a whole lot more for you to manipulate those numbers, okay? And knock people like a Drake out of that top spot, because regardless, when it comes down to what people are typing in and seeking out, those numbers are drastically different. Now let's get into the next topic. It's time to cook once again, because we got Screwface Thought biting the bait, going for the bait, and making this brain dead ass video. Yes, it's time to get into the meat and potatoes. It's time to get into it. Now, Screwface Thought once again has hopped online to like I said, bite the bait, because apparently we have a quote unquote Nokia reference track. All right, let's get into this shit. We're gonna see how, and before I even press play, like I said in my last video, this is why we have to keep our foot on these niggas' necks, because niggas like this, the narrative spinners, the of the worlds, the K thoughts of the world, they're gonna run around doing, and the crazy thing is, Kendrick Lamar is not even the type. He doesn't even give the type of person who would want y'all niggas to be running around doing this bullshit on his behalf. Kendrick is not even the type of... I get on Kendrick, but I get on Kendrick for one reason, and one reason solely. It's because I think Kendrick is a hypocritical figure. I think that he just wants to rap, chill, make his money, and for the most part be left alone. But he plays to this facade that, he doesn't want what Drake wants, and he doesn't, necessarily want the fame. I think he wants what he wants when it's convenient for him. He does want the fame. He does want all of these things, but, it's... And we're going to get into a clip and just dive deeper into the psyche of a K-Thought. But, we have to keep our foots on you guys' necks, because it's narratives like this, it's angles like this that you guys take that just makes us scratch our head. We have to wonder if you guys are okay. We have to wonder what is the motive behind making up these fallacies. And so we have to then call into question your credibility. And to be honest, I've never even watched Screwface Thought before the beef. I've never even watched Screwface Thought before the beef, but I make videos like this so, real hip hop fans, people who are really here for hip hop, you don't go onto channels like this looking for some type of, if you want to go into an echo chamber, sure. If you want to go into somebody who's going to give Kendrick Lamar glowing reviews and pick apart all of these minute details that Kendrick Lamar isn't even saying. If you want to go into a Kendrick Lamar conspiracy theorist video, then by all means, this is the channel for you. Go to Screwface Thought, and he will serve up all the Kendrick Lamar conspiracy theories, and feed it to you like it's believable truth at that. But if you want to come to someone who is objective, and I could stand Drake, I could be a massive Drake fan, but when you start being a fan into the territory where you start ignoring your own morals and your own beliefs, you start ignoring your own core values and the makeup of who you are, the things that make you you, then I have to start questioning your motives in your fandom, your standum, because these are stands that we're covering. These are certified stands. And after a certain point, you have to ask yourself, are these niggas making these videos for a reaction, or do you niggas truly believe this shit? So I digress. Let's get into the topic. Let's get into what this is truly about. Apparently, there are some quote unquote Nokia reference tracks that leaked. Now, these were leaked, and they contain Nokia's producer. You're hearing me right. We're hearing a leak from the producer of reference tracks. Now, my niggas who make music, and this is why, I like to welcome everybody into this space of all walks of hip hop, media, music making, instrument playing. I don't care what you do. Already when you hear certain keywords, you're already scratching your head, right? You're already scratching your head. Yeah. Let's just get into this and break down exactly what Screwface Thought is up here talking about.
No way. There's no way, ladies and gentlemen. Again, listen. Pop culture. You see,
this is coming from a Nigerian immigrant. Bitch, who are you? What culture? First of all, let's break this down, nigga. You are not the fucking culture, nor are you a gatekeeper, nigga. You are an immigrant, nigga. You a guest to the party, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Screwface Thought, you're not the culture, nigga. You're a guest. You're a spectator, nigga. You're a fan. You're not even an FBA, and I don't even rock with all that FBA shit because half of the shit is corny. But you're not even an FBA because that's a real thing, nigga. You wasn't with us shooting in the gym, nigga. I'm sorry. Your people were elsewhere. Remember when you was over there talking about, I'm glad I know where my village is. I'm glad I know where my little hut is. Yeah. Your people is over there, nigga. That's your culture, nigga. This is not your culture. Hip hop is not your culture, nigga. It's not your culture, nigga. Because by your standards, you're one of the people who like to hop behind the train of this is not Drake's culture, right? That Drake is a culture vulture, right? My nigga, you're in the same boat. You're in the same boat, nigga. This is why I don't get how you niggas follow a nigga who is a walking contradiction, bro. He's a walking, living contradiction, breathing contradiction. What hip-hop culture are you protecting, nigga? Not mine. Not mine. You're not a... Bro, sit your ass down and be a good fan of the culture, nigga. Because if we're playing it by your standards, you're in the same seat as What's the Dirt. You're in the same seat as a Academics. You're in the same seat as a Drake, nigga. Sit your ass down and shut the fuck up when it comes down to talking about protecting hip hop, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, is you straight? Protecting what, nigga? You fucking thought? You fucking thought? You dick sucker? Protecting what? This ain't yours to protect, nigga. This is mine's to protect, nigga. America born and raised, nigga. New York born and raised, nigga. Can trace my roots back to the Middleton place in South Carolina. Middleton is my last name, nigga. The fuck, nigga, you can trace all of this shit back, nigga. Foundational, I know where I come from, nigga. Like how you was trying to joke and make fun of black people for because we didn't know where we came. We didn't know our place of origin. All of this shit that you would, but now you're trying to make shirts and profit off of the culture, nigga. Profit off of my culture. Profit off of my country, nigga. This ain't your shit. I don't know who told y'all niggas it was. Maybe Company Man got you over here thinking that this is your shit too, but it's not, nigga. Because when it's convenient for you, you separate yourself from black people. You separate yourself from American blacks. So you don't get to then come and double back. You don't get to then come and double back and act like, oh, we need to protect hip hop. Motherfucker, we don't need you to do it. We don't need Screwface Thought to help us do it, nigga. Yes, hip hop needs to be protected, but we don't need your help to do it, nigga. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down, nigga. On the sidelines, nigga. We don't need you to say a motherfucking thing, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Sit your stupid ass down, Screwface Thought. Fuck is you talking about? Protect hip hop, nigga. I see you, I snatch that shit straight off your fucking chest, nigga. Stupid ass nigga.
I got the blue on today. Y'all ain't see me with the blue.
Man, skip this shit.
The royal blue.
Shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Fuck, nigga. You fuck, nigga. You bum ass fuck, nigga. Talking about protect hip hop, nigga. You niggas see Screwface Thought walking around with some shit like this. You liable to snatch this shit straight off his fucking Nigerian chest, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
5 days. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently...
Big ass, pear ass Nigerian nose. Nigga, you ain't American, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga should slap taste out your fucking mouth, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas be over here playing, letting this nigga think that he a part of this hip-hop protection unit, nigga. This hip-hop task force, nigga. You not... It's not you, nigga. The fuck? You punk ass nigga.
There has been a leak, a drop, or somebody have found a reference track to Drake's Nokia. And this one is different than the 5 a.m. in Toronto reference track. This isn't just dropped by like the artist. Shout out to Capo. Shout out to him. This isn't just dropped. You have to believe it. The producer of the song has a video where he's doing the original, and we're gonna watch this right now, and I'm gonna...
Why is everyone...
He's doing the original what, nigga? He's doing the original what? Like motherfucker, like, are you not a rapper, nigga? Are you not a fucking rapper? I thought you was a rapper. I thought you really do this, nigga. This is what happened when you got failed ass rappers. See, niggas wasn't rapping long enough to put enough pain into the game to know that a producer's job is to produce the fucking record. Let's hear this shit. Let's hear this shit real quick.
Look with the blue on blue. Let's see.
Let's get it.
Nokia producer on 10/5/24.
Let's get it. Shut up, nigga.
Hey.
Yeah, let's get it.
Who it is?
You hear that?
Who it is? Who it is? Ho?
It's the
Who
boy.
it is? Who calling that shit? You calling my shit? Who calling my shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling?
So you cooking right now? Then he tries to put in some bullshit ass ad. We not watching that. We not watching the scam niggas over here trying to scam you niggas and put all of this fishy shit. Then he puts in the ad in here. He throws this shit in here just so he can throw the ad so y'all can see. Whoa, what is he gonna say about? Yo, bro, I don't know if you niggas know, but that is literally a producer's job. A producer, like, I don't know if you guys know, but it's not foreign. It's not something crazy for a producer to lay down a hook and tell the artist who he's giving the beat to, hey, this is what I envisioned this beat or this song sounding like. This is the vision I have for the song. Now, being an artist, I've sat down with my producer. Shout out Zach 808. Shout out my head producer, Zach 808, my nigga. I appreciate you and all the years of work that we've done. When a producer has a vision and he's sitting there, he's cooking shit up by himself, there will be times where he gets an idea about a song and he might also lay down vocals. He might also lay down vocals as well. Okay? So that is nothing new. This has been done since the beginning of time. Like, what the fuck are we talking about, nigga? Screwface, stop. Are you fucking good, nigga? I thought you was a rapper. It's not crazy for a producer to come in and and hit you up and be like, yeah, look, like, yeah, listen to this. This is what I was doing with it. Now, you as an artist, you have the choice to be like, oh, okay, I can do something with that if you're talented. Or if you and your producer, y'all are there, y'all chemistry is there, you can be like, all right, boom, I can pick it up. I can do that. 9 times out of 10, first of all, you hear him in the clip. The shit sounds terrible, nigga. It sounds terrible. Of course, a nigga like Drake is gonna take it and be like, oh, okay, this is what you trying to do. Okay, all right, bet. Like, let me take that. Let me make it a hit. Let me make this a hit. Let me make this a hit. All right, wait. Are you wouldn't be trying to say that because he kept the who's calling my shit part in there, that's somehow him receiving what? That's the hit part of the song. That's the what? What are you trying to say? Let's let him explain it.
This is the intro, right? This is the producer doing the intro. You hear him, and then Drake comes over and does the full thing. Now, before, there's some more clips too. They're a little staticky, and I don't know if they prove much to me, but they do prove some stuff. And we're gonna get into those. But I gotta say this now. I got 2 feelings about this. My first one is, all right, so basically we can see that there's a reference track of a song like Nokia, right?
This is not even really a reference track. Like, it's crazy how we trying to play the reference track shit, but this is not even really a reference track, because where's the entire song? Where's the reference track? Where's the track? Y'all said it's a leak track. It's a leak reference track. Where's the entire track? Y'all gonna have to give me more than a nigga saying, who's calling my shit? Who's calling my shit? Like, what are you talking about, nigga? What are you talking about? I thought you were a musician, nigga. I thought you really do this. I thought you were a student to the game. This is when grifters get exposed. Let's continue.
And some people might be like, well, it's different. It's not really like a rap song, so it's okay that he has reference tracks. It's kind of like, this is why at this point now, I agree with that, but now with Drake, this is an issue. This is a problem, bro. This is a problem.
Nigga, what? No, what's the problem? Because this is literally how music is created. Traditionally, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? This is literally how music has always been made. Producers have an idea. The idea gets relayed to the rapper lays it the fuck down. Unless you're just the type of person to do the entire process yourself. What are you talking about, bro? Cause the sample already says who's calling my phone. The sample already says who's calling my. The sample is already doing 75% of the work. So what are you trying to say?
There's nothing wrong, like I said, with having a producer lay down the idea of how the track goes, right? Or the chorus or the vibe or the bop, right? There becomes a wrong thing when somebody is held up as one of the greatest hit makers that there ever was. It's one thing when somebody is held up as supposed to be a rapper.
No, see, and we're not going to do this argument because K-Thoughts, Kendrick Lamar fans have to hold somebody up. Drake don't need to be held up by nothing but the motherfucking numbers, nigga. Drake doesn't need to be held up by nothing but the motherfucking numbers. See, you niggas have to prop Kendrick Lamar up because the numbers don't fucking say so. The numbers don't correlate with what you niggas feel. The numbers don't match you niggas' emotions. Kendrick Lamar has to be held up. He has to be propped up. A narrative has to be spun for him. There is no narrative that needs to be spun for Drake. There is no propping up that needs to be done here. The numbers speak for themselves, nigga. So we're not going to sit here and this is why I say I don't play this. I don't play these games with words and how these niggas try to frame that shit. You're not about to play that game with me. You're not about to play that game with me. See, they tried to when we prop Drake up as no, nigga. The numbers, the records, the constant record breaking, all of that says that Drake. This isn't a narrative that people is pushing. This is what the numbers are saying. Drake becomes the first artist in history to surpass 500 million RIAA certified units across albums, singles, and features. He becomes the artist with the most cumulative weeks charting in Billboard 200 history, surpassing the Beatles. Screwface thought that is not a fucking narrative. That is nothing that we have to sit here and push. Those are the cold, hard motherfucking numbers, nigga. The fuck you acting like niggas is over here pushing a narrative like you motherfucking K-Thoughts, nigga. We don't have to do that. That's what we listen to the music, the world listens, and the numbers are reported, nigga. This is no narrative that we have to push. He is that, nigga. This ain't a narrative. He is that. He is the greatest hit maker of all time, nigga. He is the greatest artist of all time, nigga. He is the greatest hip-hop artist of all time, nigga. He's all of that. It's not a narrative, nigga. The numbers don't lie. We don't have to push a narrative. We don't have to spin a narrative. We don't have to make up numbers. We don't have to fluff up numbers. We don't have to use bots. We don't have to push bundles. That is the motherfucking narrative. The fuck? Talking about see when you get touted as the no, nigga. We don't have to do that. The numbers do that. Niggas report the numbers and we just say, okay. Shit, he was on spin Monday through Sunday anyway, nigga. We had Drake on spin Monday through Sunday anyway, nigga. I guess we see why. Shit, that's believable. That's the only thing we doing with the shit that's being reported, nigga. It's only you niggas looking at these bogus ass Kendrick numbers and being like, see, look, he's important too. He can do the same numbers. It's only you niggas doing that. The fuck is you talking about, nigga?
And this much stuff is outed on you.
How is this an outing? I can put out my reference tracks right now. I can put out where I really don't got no reference tracks, but I can put out where me and Zach done sat down and he said, "Oh yeah, I got this idea. I got this type of idea. I got this type of cadence, this type of bop, this type of beat," and I go off that and I make a fucking classic. We make classic music. Do you niggas not know how the music process works? Do you not? And this is why you're looking at a failed rapper. You're looking at a failed artist who has to sit here and react for views and react for you to listen to his music and make up lies and grift. Ask him how he's doing with that young nigga. Did he buy the nigga a PlayStation? Did he send him some clothes? How's he feeling about homeboy's trauma? Ask him how he still feels about that. All the acadiddy shit. Did he make sure all the proceedings go towards the kid that was victimized in his acadiddy track? What did he do with that? What did he do with that? See, when you're a grifter and you don't really put pain in this game, you don't know how the process works. So then you get circle jerked and you react to shit like this.
I also think Drake suing UMG has a lot to do with this. Because these are flying left and right, and at what point? Because sometimes
what does this have to do with Drake suing UMG? What is a Nokia reference track, quote unquote, have to do with Drake suing UMG? Let's let him explain this.
People you go, well, you've heard the Quentin Miller references. Drake sounds better. I'm gonna keep it tall. I used to be on that boat too. It's like, well, Drake be making him sound better. When I heard Lil Yachty's Jumbotron reference.
What does this have to do with his lawsuit? You see why I say Screwface Thought is not a smart individual? He just sits here and just talks in circles. He just says shit. He don't even really be saying shit for real. He just says shit that I'm guessing that he thinks sounds intelligent. But let's get into debunking this shit, because I'm not really into giving this nigga free views and shit like that. Let's get into debunking this shit, because this is starting to get sad. Shout out to Portia. She's gonna go ahead and debunk this whole Nokia reference track shit bullshit that's going on for you guys. Said he also helped Elkin with the structure and arrangement of the song, which would technically make Drake a producer on it. Let's just keep winning. Oh man. Drake also produced the song? Drake just wrote his own verse and added his performing style to the song. Don't take the shine away from Elkin. At 21 and producing a song for Drake is a major win from him. No one is happier than him, to be honest. Ooh. I manage Elkin. I manage the nigga. I manage him. He also helped him with the structure and arrangement of the song, which would technically make Drake a producer on it. Are we going to talk a Screwface Thought? Are we going to talk about that too? Screwface fucking Thought? You fucking dick sucker with them dick sucking lips, nigga. Oh man.
A man who is claiming to be the manager of Elkin, who is the producer of Nokia, of Drake's Nokia, says that Drake helped co-write the hook, which honestly doesn't matter, okay? Because Kendrick did not help Pharrell co-write the hook for All Right, so it doesn't matter. But either way, he says Drake helped co-write the hook as well as, somewhat producing the song as well. So there you have it. There it is, folks. K-Bots, my dear, dear K-Bots, listen, I'm about to go take a shower, do my skincare, and go to bed. And I suggest you do the same. Yeah. It's time to go night-night.
Yeah, y'all niggas are fucking stupid. So what were you saying? What were you saying? K-Thought? Screwface Thought? What were you saying? What the fuck were you saying? Because it sounds like to me you are just being a fucking cross-eyed dick sucker. It sounds to me that you just suck dick for a living, nigga. That's what it sounds like to me. Now, what were you saying? Because the man that you are currently trying to slander also co-wrote and co-produced the same song you saying it has reference track, and this we at some point we have to draw a line in the sand, and we have to ask ourselves with the guy who makes the most hits. Yeah, ask yourself what? Ask yourself what? This is what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Niggas like this, pedophile ass, teen loving ass niggas like this who shouldn't even have a platform to begin with. A nigga was probably doing all of that acadiddy shit to get homeboy in his corner so he can do some real weird shit. But niggas like this, bro, this is why I say you have to pack them the fuck up. You have to pack them the fuck up. We're looking at a despicable, disgusting individual, my nigga. You look at it, and it's not even because of the music. It's not because he's a K-Thought and I'm a Drake fan. It's because this nigga is truly disgusting. It's because he truly stands for nothing. It's because he truly has no morals, no backbone, no anything that he stands on as a true human being, as a true man. As a true man. For you to sit here and dick suck a nigga. See, one thing I'm not gonna do, and one thing y'all never have heard on this channel, is me doing things like trying to play the Kendrick Lamar as a woman beater things. I might cover it. I might ask the question like, hey, shit, this is what's being talked about. But at the end of the day, you got to start asking yourself, what is the motive for these niggas who come in and day out, you niggas try to actively slander a person. You tried to paint him as a pedophile. It didn't work. You tried to paint him as some nigga who doesn't write his own shit. Here in this video, you're trying to paint him as a nigga who has reference track. And all in all, I want y'all to see 5 minutes into the video, and the nigga has not really made no point. He hasn't made any real point. He hasn't connected A to B. He hasn't really made any real connection, correlation, anything like that. Everything he's saying is just like, okay. So what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? He says Drake is held up as this super hit making guy, and you know, I used to be in the boat of, you know, Drake is just, he sounds better doing these reference tracks and this and that and the third. But you say all of that to say what? Screwface Thought. You say all of that to say what? Because at the end of the day, this is why I say you niggas are just watching a professional face, a face actor. You're just here watching a professional face actor. He's gonna sit here and act like all of this shit that he's listening to is the most profound shit, and he's gonna get up out of his chair and he's gonna spin around and and act like the Holy Ghost hit him. But at the end of the day, like, he don't believe none of this shit that he does, and this is why I never watched him, because niggas like this, they're not even believable. They're not even genuine. They're here to look online and scrub online and say, "Oh, this is what people are saying. This is what people like. Let me hop on that. Let me be a thought, and let me jump on that bandwagon and make my money too, like a good little thought." Niggas like this are not reputable hip hop platforms. They're not respectable. They're not credible. And trust me, there's a lot of credible independent hip hop mediums. This ain't one of them. Because when it's this easy to sit here and you made a whole 13-minute video talking about nothing, exposing nothing, exposing shit all, fuck all. Just made a video so that you can be here spewing bullshit, spewing nonsense. That's it. It's time for us to pack niggas like this the fuck up. Teen lusting niggas like this gotta get the fuck out of here. And they project too. Niggas like this, they have a problem with projecting. Because that Kendrick Lamar, that Not Like Us song, that video, it was mostly talking about niggas like this. It was mostly talking about niggas like this. And we let these niggas think that they're somehow on the side of us non-weird niggas. No, you're a weirdo too. You're a fucking weirdo too, brother. I don't know who told you wasn't. I don't know, because you think you can yell to the mountaintops that everybody was lying on you. Like, nah, you saying weird shit, bro. You saying hella weird shit, bro. You're a fucking horn dog. You're a gooner, nigga. You're looking at a certified fucking gooner, nigga. And the nigga looks like he eats hella ass. Not gonna lie to you. Pause. Jesus Christ. Nick, keep your lips off of Drake and the truth. And keep your lips onto bullshit and ass, nigga. Cause you look like you eat ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, nigga. So that looks like that looks like that was the only way you was getting boxed, nigga. You gotta eat a bitch whole ass and pussy before you even do anything. Before you do anything, brother. Before you lay any pipe, nigga. It has to be an overloaded exchange for a bitch to fuck with you. We already know that, nigga. A bitch probably can... I already know a bitch can't kiss you without being sniffed up in that motherfucking nose, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Over here making these bullshit ass videos. Let's hop into the next topic. I'm done with this bitch ass, hoe ass nigga. I'm done with them. They dead. Let's get into this Baka not nice shit. Now, Baka had words for speaking on the Not Like Us record and giving his 2 cents. And speaking on this, him coming out speaking on this, I really looked at this situation as a lot of Drake's perspective and a lot of what Drake may be because we haven't really had Drake or Kendrick speak on or react to these diss tracks, these records, or talk about them. So I would imagine, and I'm looking at Baka talking about this record as, you know, him coming out and, you know, giving his thoughts, but also giving Drake's perspective on the record as well. So let's listen to this and let's break down what he has to say in here.
My first initial thing was to respond and respond. It was like, it started brewing in me because where I come from, like, that shit doesn't happen. Like, you can't just call out a man and not have paperwork to. Because you know, everybody has to understand. Like I have a kid.
Mhm.
Drake has a. Then I got a call, and I don't know why I got this. Yo, I know what you're feeling. I know you as an individual, and
Yeah.
I know real people. They're like bots.
Exactly.
So like, don't let that shit bother you, bro.
Facts.
Like, and you know. This guy made up a whole story about something that isn't even true, and paperwork. That is the rule, like number one rule that everybody goes by. So don't switch up.
So, like I said, I think that's a little bit of a a perspective, a peek into Drake's perspective when it comes down to this particular topic and why he's suing UMG. I think we can break down what Baca is looking at here, and you know, kind of draw the line and draw, you know, where Drake is clearly saying like, look, I'm putting my foot down at the pedophile shit. Like that exactly is what derailed this entire beef, and you know, as far as the lawsuit and shit like that goes. And it's clear to see that's something that Drake clearly and seriously does not want on his jacket. It affects his means to make money. It affects his means to do what he has to do at the end of the day. And people can say what they want and, you know, do whatever, but I don't think that even when it came down to Drake and how he approaches these battles, he doesn't approach these battles with a intention, or he doesn't, you know, set out to try to end a nigga's entire career and a means of feeding his family, you know what I'm saying, or do weird things like that. I mean, if he's going, I feel like he feels like, you know, if I'm going to speak the truth, I'm going to speak the truth, but I'm not going to just sit here and make up lies and make up these crazy accusations that, you know, would most likely get you knocked off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's, like, where I come from, there's people who we knock niggas off who are trying to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so it really paints the picture of me, for me, like, this is where Drake, is where he drew the line. The false pedophile shit, the nigga, I mean, he said a lot of things that were false. But it seems like when it came down to just blatantly making up shit, and it's also why, you know, when it comes down to the beef, you know, I mean, we say a lot of the times that it's just not a dub for Kendrick. I mean, you made half the shit that you said you made up. It had no basis. It was just baseless. And I mean, he's good at making up and telling stories and shit like that. I mean, that's what got him here. But after a certain point, we have to ask ourselves, like, I mean, like, when do we like, you know, start, you know, asking like, okay, what's going on here? Like, how how does this work going forward? Are we just gonna be, because there's people who really believe this. You know, there's people who really truly believe that Drake is some type of pedophile, or either that or they say it just to, you know, induce rage. But regardless, there's a real effort and narrative being pushed on the internet that this is some type of real shit. So, I mean, and who knows, maybe Drake might have lost some endorsements, might have lost money because of such accusations. And you know, it might have people looking at things and misconstruing things otherwise. Because, you know, once you start getting into that bag of people labeling you something, and I think we're seeing this with Diddy right now, right? And I think it's important that we get right what's right and we get right what's wrong. Because it's easy when somebody, like I said, when you look at a person like Diddy, it's easy to sit here and be like, okay, we seen the video footage, we know about the freak offs, they are a thing, so therefore everything everybody claims afterwards must be the truth. He's already a deplorable person, so we're not going to put it past him. And, you know, we start moving into the territory where it's like, okay, at some point we got to start doing our due diligence. Because, you know, once that jacket is put on you, anything flies. Niggas can say anything about you. Niggas can say anything. Niggas can say you did any or said anything. And now we have to do real breakdowns. We have to take real time to verify these things, because it's something in your history now. It's something that you're quote unquote capable of doing. So when you're capable of doing a certain thing, then, you know, when new information comes up, when accusations are being made, we have to do our due diligence to make sure that these things aren't true, because this is something that's already popped up in your history before. So I say all of that to say, like, once that jacket is on you, it's very hard to get it off. And it's better to not even let it go there. I mean, all the same people, you know, looked at a person like Jay-Z, as far as the media goes, you know, as far as I've seen, as far as the media goes, all of those people could sit there and look at that Jay-Z situation and be like, hey, he has to do what he has to do. He can't let this thing fester and grow into, you know, snowball into something. He has to take care of it now. And, you know, everybody was all for killing certain accusations like that, but for whatever reason, when it's Drake, it's because it was a rap beef that niggas can just make up shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can just paint this picture that you're Diddy number 2, which is literally what the nigga was doing in Meet the Grams. So, you know, after a certain point, you know, you have to protect yourself, regardless of what the world thinks, regardless of what hip hop thinks, what tradition thinks. History is not going to protect your legacy. Hip hop isn't going to protect your legacy. It's not going to protect it's not going to protect and feed your kids when niggas are labeling you a pedophile and trying to actively rip down your empire. Hip hop is not going to protect you. The hip hop, the game, the rules, none of that shit is going to protect you when people think that about you. So, you know, at the end of the day, as a man, the nigga is doing what he has to do. And really, this just spirals into the next topic, because this is all about K-Thoughts. This is all about Kendrick Lamar fans. This is all about, you know, them just really making the man himself unlikable. It's bringing us into our next video. It says the tide is turning against Kendrick Lamar, and it's his own fans' fault. Let's get into this video and see what this young man has to say, and then we'll come back.
The irony
of Kendrick Lamar's fans being the very reason that the tides are starting to shift against Kendrick gotta be studied, bro. Honestly, I feel like if it wasn't for the rabid nature and the disrespectful nature of Kendrick Lamar's fan base, people wouldn't be tired of Kendrick Lamar. Like, I'll give you myself.
That's 100%. That's already 100% already he's cooking. Because most of the rebuttals people have to say about Kendrick, even as recent as the Playboy Cardi collab, it's because of you niggas. It's because of you K-Thoughts. It's because you guys told us that he's on a hip-hop degenerate genocide and he's going to get rid of all of these niggas. Why we expect and look at him with such high regard. And it's because you guys tell us and break down his music with all of these extra meanings and shit like that we look at him in such a way.
For an example, right? I've never been the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan, right? But before all of this back and forth with him and Drake, I respected his talent level, and I actually liked a couple of the records. When he did the first shot on Like That, I made a reaction to it, and I went crazy over it. I was like, oh, this shit is dope, da-da-da-da-da. It wasn't until I started seeing that myself or anyone else across all social media, if they ever said anything positive about Drake, immediately the Kendrick Lamar fans or the K-bots would start flooding the comments with the most salacious, fucking disrespectful shit ever, that people literally started being like, you know what? Man, fuck Kendrick, bro, and his whole fan base. And I feel like that happened so much, everybody started getting tired of Kendrick, because now you can't even say nothing positive about Drake because his fan base is going to start calling you a PDF. You know how crazy that is, that you...
Yeah, no, that you know how fucking brain dead you have to be. You know how brain dead you have to be, and this is why you niggas are like, the casuals can't even have fun with this shit. This is why the casuals who want to just talk hip hop, who want to just talk beef, you niggas are the ones who ran them off. You Kendrick Lamar fans ran off the casual rap fans. You niggas exhausted these niggas. You niggas fatigued this whole shit. Because a nigga can't even talk about liking Drake, liking his music, be fair on both sides, without you niggas calling everybody fucking pedophiles. Everybody, he's a pedophile, that person's a pedophile, this person's a pedophile. Like, you niggas killed the game. It's not even Kendrick, it's his fans. Kendrick Lamar fans are actively killing hip-hop and the discourse around it. It's Kendrick fans. It's you niggas. It's sad to say. It's you niggas.
You're such a fan of somebody that if somebody else supports the person that they're beefing with, you start calling them a PDF without knowing who the fuck is the other person on that other side of the screen. That is some unhealthy obsession with somebody, bro. And I think that's the very reason that everybody's just over this Kendrick Lamar shit. That, and he makes underwhelming music, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like it's very ironic because it's like I've never seen someone's fandom be the very reason that they start declining in their career.
I'm not gonna say that he's declining in his career, but it's definitely why a lot of people don't like him. It's because of his rabid ass fan base. It's because of the K-Thoughts. They don't live in reality. They're very condescending people. They're delusional, but they act like they're these hip hop savants, these, you know, upper echelon, you know, hip hop purists, and most of them are actual fucking idiots. You know, you got people like the Ebros of the world. I forgot the other nigga name who be on the show with him and Nadeska, but you got people like them who are fucking idiots, and you know they claim to be these hip hop purists and and real student to the game, and they'll sit here and tell you about how you don't know about real hip hop and you don't know about real culture and the culture. Meanwhile, they only listen to one part of the culture. Meanwhile, these people don't listen to any and everybody like a Drake, who are real fans of the culture, real students of the game. Because you niggas can't tell me you're students of hip hop and you're students to the game when you can't even digest all of hip hop. You can't even digest all of hip hop. How are you going to sit here and gatekeep, dictate anything when you don't even study the movements, the talks, the conversation going around in every place, every part of hip hop? You're not that. This is why Kendrick Lamar fans, they're all that. They're all that. And it's why people don't like Kendrick Lamar. They're starting to fall back off of this whole message and shit like that, because they're realizing there isn't any. There is no fucking message. Because what the fuck did the Super Bowl? So what did the Super Bowl message get us? Where did it get us? What conversations did it start? What conversations did it start? What do we know now that we didn't know then? How have our eyes been opened up? What direction are we moving in? Has Trump sat down and contemplated the message? Has anybody in attendance sat down and done anything with such a message? What has the message done? Fuck all. Nothing. I'm telling you what it's done. Fuck all. Okay? The message ain't shit. So, but his fans, like I said, they will sit here and tell you about this message day in, day out, and go on and on and on and on. In all actuality, we don't give a fuck. Okay? I'm your boy Dopeboy Diesel. That's all I got for you guys here today. I appreciate you guys for stopping into the motherfucking Doja Room. I always have fun here with you guys and just getting my thoughts out, just talking hip hop, talking the rap game. We got to get into some more politics soon. What I really want to do is really have, the content, which was always a plan here, is to have the content broken up into separate shows and separate segments, so that you guys can come to the Doja Room for hip hop stuff. We can step into another room or space for the political shit, and yet another space for the geeks and entertainment, pop culture shit like that. So those are my plans, but until then, we're going to mix it up here. Everything will be, collectively here in the Doja Room. So if you are, a little confused on why I talk about some things one day and I might talk about things, another, the plan here was always, hey, I'm just here to talk about the things that I'm interested in, and it might be Star Wars one day, it might be Drake another day, it might be, I don't know, any politics the next, who knows. So that it is what it is, but I appreciate you guys for rocking with me anyway, and staying tuned. We got a lot planned for you guys, a lot planned content wise, so please stay tuned and fuck with me, lock in, subscribe, that's the most important, and hit that bell notification so that you never miss a video every time I post up for you guys, because hey, I'm always be here talking my shit and delivering with consistency that same fire for these fucking K-Dots. These niggas is some bitches. Okay? I'm sorry. I gotta let it be known. Alright? I'm your boy Dopeboy Diesel. I'm here in the Doja Room. You've been in the Doja Room as well. To all my stoners, hippies, and hip hop enthusiasts, thank you for stepping through, and I'll see you next time.